Well, Led Zeppelin. That would never happen, obviously. But lucky enough over the years to have met a couple of them. So that's, you know, it's just so funny because obviously when you're young and you're watching and buying records of all your heroes, and then obviously you get to meet them throughout the years. It's quite amazing, really. So yeah, lucky enough to have met Jimmy and Robert Plant over the years. So that's, but to imagine being on tour with them. I'm sure every band in the world would say that. But I mean, we've toured with other, Black Sabbath again, one of my favourite bands, or our favourite bands. We got to tour with them quite a bit over the years, in all their different lineups as well. I mean, we've toured with the weirdest lineups. Was it Bev Bevan, wasn't it, and Ian Gillan?
Yeah.
We toured with that lineup, which is a strange lineup.
And we did Deep Purple, Rainbow with
Richie, obviously.
Cozy Purple.
No, we're Cozy. Then we did Black Sabbath with Cozy and Tony Martin in Russia. 3 weeks in Russia. That was quite an experience, yeah. 10 days in Moscow, 10 days in Leningrad. That was brilliant, actually, meeting Cozy, because I remember seeing him on Top of the Pops doing Dance with the Devil when I was little, thinking, Cozy pal, with Pan's people dancing around him, and then of course throughout the years, and of course he's one of Denise's favourite drummers. And then throughout the years, we nearly kept getting to tour with him because he was in these bands. Oh yeah, we're going to finally meet Cozy. And of course he'd always get either sacked or leave or whatever before we actually, oh bloody hell, it was that close. And then he's not in the bloody band anymore. And then finally, all the years later, he was actually in Black Sabbath. We went, I expect he's probably going to leave by the time the tour comes, but he didn't. So got to be quite good mates with him. And that was quite an incredible time, wasn't it, in Russia?
Yeah,
10 days in Moscow and 10 days in Leningrad.
Yeah,
very massive arenas, Yeah, that was good. It was a great lineup. They did some good albums as well in that lineup. Tia. So that was good. And then of course Rainbow, that was Denise's favourite band in the world. And then we got to tour with them. And then we got invited by Richie to tour with them when they reformed Deep Purple. So again, and of course these bands like Black Sabbath and Deep Purple are bands that I'd gone and seen at Hammersmith Odeon when I was at school. And then suddenly to be playing with these bands all those years later, it's quite something really. So I'm just like a fan.